What's up, guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Albert Zertuche, and we are here. I'm inviting Jacob back onto the show today because, okay, he's not in the hospital, so it's a good thing. I was concerned, man, because I love your Facebook post on that. The moment they knew they'd make the worst decision of their life or something. That was pretty sick, man. So, give me a second. I got a lot of stuff to hit on today. It's been a crazy Monday, but
yeah.
let's see. Give me a second. Let me check one thing real quick. Come on.
What's up, CJ, Jaime, Daniel? Overland America's in the house.
There he is. Yes, sir. Hey, man. We went fishing yesterday. And this is a big subject with me because we've all been down beach. We've all broken down a time or two, and we've been there with our friends. And then, we've heard of people. Damn, they got towed out, and like I've heard, and I know a lot of these stories are true because lawsuits were put up against guys, for overcharging. Paradise Towing was taken to court on 3 separate occasions that I remember for price gouging. The guys going down the beach. Yeah, have you heard anything like that, Jacob? Or
oh yeah, they tried to. I don't know if it was that company. It was another company. I had broken my front drive shaft on my Jeep, and I called somebody, and this one company came out, and they wanted to freaking charge me. It was like $450.
Well, I mean, and they would have to tow you all the way back to your house, right?
No, they just had to get me unstuck. That's all I was wanting.
Wow, just to unstick you.
Yeah.
Even down pins is $1,200
Yeah. I mean, I've heard it. We've seen it on a lot of the feeds. We've seen it on the news and stuff like that. And the reason I'm touching on this now, guys, is because Overland America is the company that is sponsoring. It's the beach cleanup, but we are working together with them to help them run the vehicles so that way they can get more people down beach to go lend a helping hand. We are also gathering in monies for the gas so we can make these trips and be able to go out there and help them out, because I mean I know they're hurting, we're hurting, and the best thing to do is to everybody help each other out to make it happen and stuff like that. But this will be a great advertising venue for them. However, I was there personally last night. I've got some video on. I put out a video short. I'm still editing through the footage. But as we were leaving, there was a vehicle that was grounded out. I mean, all the way to the frame. Tires were free spinning in the sand with water, like by the water's edge. Tied inbound. I mean, they were in a world of hurt. If they didn't get towed out, they would have probably lost their vehicle. 1, 2.
Yeah.
If that other company would have showed up instead of Overland helping them out, they probably would have gotten that charge right there, like $400 just to move them out of their deal for them to drive away. You know what I mean? Now I understand they've got to be, they got to make money for this and that, and then, I understand they got to make money, but there's a certain point when you sit there and look at, golly, like, wow, that's expensive. They charged the guy while we were there helping this guy out. Like I said, I got it all on film. They were like, hey, man, there's a guy that's stuck down the beach between the 23 to the 25 mile marker. His vehicle's broken down, and he'll need a tow all the way back to the pavement. And so we're like, well, we're already here. Let's go ahead and go back there and go work and see if he can, if he's willing to pay, the rescue and recovery operation of Overland America's side, because obviously it's going to take gas getting way back over there and pulling them out and doing whatever is needed for it. So yeah, he's got to be compensated, you know, for all of that, especially if it's going to be towed back to pavement from in the 20s, you know. So
Yeah.
we go back over there. He talks to the owner. The owner's like, "Hey man, yes, like let's do it. Let's rock and roll and whatever." So not only was he already down beach in a 4x4 area, trying to pull him out of the soft sand that he was in, he actually couldn't do it with the vehicle. So what he did was he pulled away, pulled out his winch, locked up into the Jeep, pulled it right out, moved him to where they could tow it, you know, easily, and that's what he did. Now I know with other companies that use, anytime they pull the cable out, it's like $25 a foot or something like that. To as soon as like they go up to the pavement, but once that cable comes out and they got to use the cable to get to you, it's $25 a foot or something like that. I mean, it's some ridiculous amount. He used over 50 foot to do that, got him all the way to the pavement, and only charged him $200.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn sensible. Like freaking, you know what I mean? And what really got us is the towing company showed up on an unmarked vehicle, no decals, no nothing.
Put the jackhammer in that room.
Yeah. And actually, what you can do, you can bring my truck around, load up the lead, and bring it over here, so that way in the morning the guys can start pouring, and somebody can go back and jackhammer and stuff like that. He shows up, and it looked like a POV, his personal vehicle. Already charged the guy a $200 deposit just for them to go down beach. That tells me, as a business owner, that's like 1/5 or 1/10 what he would have actually charged the guy at the end of the day to tow him all the way back.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was only stuck at Whitecap.
Yeah. I mean, that was, I was like, man, a lot of people don't know about this. And, the guy said, well, the Rangers had called him out, and, however it was done, then he was trying to tell the customer that, he's not even an official tow guy. He's got all his paperwork. Like, it's his name, business, this and that. And he showed it all to the customer, when everything was getting set up. So he knew it wasn't just somebody out there, trying to pull him out. And he goes, man, and two, I got insurance. So if anything gets damaged, it'll be taken care of. And, dude, he was on the level with him. And the customer was extremely happy with the way the services came out. For me, going down beach, that's always in the back of your mind. Who's going to break down? Yeah. How are we going to get back? So you always want to do some kind of security check. And not only that, he offers for people going down beach, he's got the little devices that can be your security blanket. If you're going down there by yourself, you can rent them from him, and you're in contact with towing company that can go out there and rescue you if you break down. Food for thought, guys. That is something huge. It's in that video. Yeah. It's a satellite beeper kind of deal, so you can check back and forth. And it's not a radio, it's not a phone or whatever, but you're in contact with somebody that can know, hey, we're broke down, we need some help. Help will be there. You know what I mean? And they're not that far away. They're right there on the island already. So I just, when all of this is going in the back of my mind, being a fisherman and having gone down beach and have been broken down beach and been towed off the beach, like, I know there's a lot of things for it. But even with a lot of these deals, a lot of those companies won't take you. They won't go down beach. Only certain companies will actually tow down beach. And as far as we know, Paradise Towing is one of them. I don't know of another company. I really don't, to tell you the truth. Like, I don't follow suit with all that. But that one came to my mind when they said that. I was like, dude, those are the guys that got sued for, like, it was some ridiculous amount that they were trying to charge the guy for towing him out, just pulling him out, and the guy drove away, like, because how far down beach they had to go get him. It's like, I mean, I know there's a cost, I do, but when it's more than the vehicle's worth. Like, come on, guys. Like, I don't know. It just, I know. There's a lot of people here that have been there, gone down beach, and yeah, there's these groups that will do it for free. However, if they destroy anything on your vehicle, they're not responsible for it because you told them okay to do it. Now with what Bid's got is he's got insurance. So say your bumper falls off or he damages something, it's gonna get paid for. So at the same time, you're trying to watch your bottom dollar. I mean, it may cost you more in the long run to go free. Kind of like the same deal with our fishing lines. Like using cheap braids and stuff like that will end up costing you in the long run. I don't know how many times I've shown you that, but we have seen it. So yeah, it just that was a major one. Like I said, I'm still working on some videos. I did post up the video with Craig and Carol down in Florida catching their shark and stuff like that. That was pretty cool. You
know how you said mentioned about the hospital?
The what?
You know, you mentioned that you're glad I'm not in the hospital and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm actually at the hospital.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I'm dropping off a wallet to one of the guys that work here.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. So you got to walk inside, or you can?
No, I'm waiting for him to get off.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty sweet, man.
See if I can get it without the damn glare. There we go.
Nah, that looks sick. I finally did see that movie, the Wakanda Forever. I saw it the other night. That was pretty damn good. So, let's see. Man, we got quite a bit of people on there. Sorry, guys, I was focused in on talking with Jacob about this. Let me check in with everybody real quick. We got Homer, CJ, Edgar, Hyman, Daniel, John, Overland in the house. Yes, sir. KTM. Let's see. Who else?
Hey, Bayless.
Yep, Brandon. Let's see. For Life is in here too. Mr. Voodoo Craig. Yep, I hope y'all like that video. I haven't been on my phone or anything. I've been here bending wire, cutting wire, sanding wire, crimping. Like, we finally got some orders in today, guys. So.
Nice.
Yep. 4,000 feet. Jesus. Yeah. Carl Moon, what's up, boss? How you doing? Texas Rescue and Recovery. Yes, that is his towing company, guys. Hey, Overland, go and put your number there too, so that way these guys can save it to your phone. That way, when you're coming in and you know who you want to call, so that way you're not going to get gouged, man. It was crazy. So,
what's up, Chris?
Let's see. Dang it. Let's see. Yeah, man, that video is getting a lot of views. I didn't check to see how much it was, but I knew after like 15 minutes, it was like at 40 something views. I was like, ooh, that could really take off. So there you go. Okay.
Man, speaking of what, that one video I put up there about me throwing that tokenol in the trash.
Uh-huh.
Man, some of the not comments, but some of the messages I got.
On your channel?
Oh, not my YouTube. That was just when I posted on my Instagram.
Uh-huh.
Woo, did I get some messages? You shouldn't do that. Tokenol's good stuff. And I was like, okay.
So you got a lot of views then, huh?
I got a lot of views on it, but there's quite a bit of them haters out there that didn't like the video, but they watched it anyway. So I was like, thanks for the views.
Thank you. Yeah. You'd be amazed. That's what made one of my videos really blow up, was the amount of haters that were out there doing it. Just, they didn't like the fact that I didn't show the fish, or they were trying to say it was a tire, or they were saying, no, he's hooked up to a rock. And I was like, bro, he's standing still and the line is peeling off the reel. Like, and then you do see a swirl, toward the end of the video. But yeah, I saved it, so it forced people to actually have to go and watch the video. But But yes, I did also get in contact with Carlos of Beach Bomber Fishing. So if all goes well, I'll probably be fishing with him tonight, and if not, tomorrow. Um, but yeah, it'd be real cool. It'd be real cool. So I don't know if he's let everybody else know where he is fishing. So if he hasn't, I'm waiting for him to reply to me. If he has, then I'll tell you. If he hasn't, then I'm going to keep it a secret because, sometimes, sometimes it's like that. They want to be able to go out and fish by themselves, kind of deal, and not have everybody be up in there with them and stuff like that. And
yeah.
And sometimes it just makes it a little easier that way. You know what I'm saying? So, all
Oh
right. So
yeah.
I got Oscar and Lisa Bell for the drawing tonight. Yes, we are doing the drawing, guys. I'm up to 6 people right now. Like I said, we really just started it. We did get $70 already from this morning, so I already have those tickets, man. It was like ding, the ding, the ding. I was like, nice. You just didn't get the all the balls. So I don't know, man. We're kind of on a good roll. So I'm really, really praying we knock this one out of the park and win it. So that way we can bring one in for Texas. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah.
Oh.
Yes, I will check Cash App here in just a second. Camilo, that is something that as long as funding allows me to, that's the other thing too. It takes money to travel, and we've been really, really slow here. So I've got to make sure I can afford to take a trip because obviously making it out there and not being able to get home with no gas would really not make a trip good. So, all right, there's Voodoo for Craig and Carol on the drawing. Nice. Let's see.
Oh dear God.
Let's see. Check if we get it. Some else I'm seeing. What's up, C. Bayless? How you doing?
Well, DJ, it all depends. If you want the whole thing, the snake skin, or we could do it in segments where the snake doesn't have to be that long. So as long as you got like about a 4-footer, we can make it work to where we could do sections of the snake skin on there. And to me, that almost looks a little bit better than the whole thing being snake skin.
Yeah. So I actually cut up enough stainless steel wire today so that way we can build 800 surf weights. And that's all for one order. That's all for one order.
Damn.
Yep. They also ordered 150 pounds of this, 100 pounds of this, 150 pounds of this, 200 pounds of this. Like, okay, that's the orders we've been waiting for, So.
Yeah. Chris, your luggage tag is actually is up next. I just had to finish the wallet today for this guy for his kid's birthday today.
There we go. Yeah. So now that we can kind of hear you, how was the plunge, man?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's just say before the plunge, my stomach was in knots like you would not believe.
Was it something else that was hanging?
when they brought us up through the lodge or whatever to walk out onto the pier there, and so we could jump in the water, standing out there in my shorts and that dry fit t-shirt was colder than hell. because with the wind chill, it was like 0 degrees.
And it was blowing.
So, yeah, it was. Oh my God, it's cool. So when we got up there, it was almost to the point where I almost backed out, and I was like, "Oh, to hell with it!" And I jumped in. When I came back out, the whole time since I popped my head out of the water all the way up to the changing room, it was so hard to breathe. It wasn't even funny.
So when you jumped in, I know this happens to me. Like when we hit a cold wave, we suck in air. I mean, did that happen to you, or was it too cold to even do that?
Oh God, yeah, it was even too cold to do that. I mean, when I was wading myself out of the water, the way I was breathing, it was just like, and then finally I let out a freaking yell, and that's when I was able to actually take a deep breath and breathe, and that's when it really hit me how cold I was.
That's pretty insane. I think the coldest water I've jumped into so far was up in Colorado, and there was and I didn't jump into it. I waded into it. 34 degrees.
Oh God, I would have loved to jump in 34 degrees.
Yeah, no.
Hi, Anita.
Yeah, what's up, Anita? How y'all doing? So, yeah, damn, I was just, it was curious all weekend on that one and stuff, but yeah, no, so me and Overland America, we went down beach, and, we helped out a few guys, get them, one unstuck, one towed back, and, we did, seeing that other vehicle come out and try to play that number of like, dude, they went out on an unmarked vehicle. And even then too, like, as soon as, Texas Rescue pulled up, he had his lights on, like he signified who he was before he even came up to the camp. You know what I mean? These guys showed up, and like I said, it was like their personal vehicle, and then they were really griping, trying to say this guy's not even a tow guy, it's just. Yeah. But Zach kept his cool, talked to him right and this and that, and was really over. What's the word I'm looking for? He was real professional about the way he was talking to him and stuff like that. And the other ones, they were like in a fit of rage kind of deal. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, real quick, seeing Anita's name just reminded me of this. For the 25,000 giveaway thing, I'm having Anita make another pin, and we're gonna be giving away that pin for the 25,000K subscribers giveaway.
Oh, nice! Wow, that's gonna be sweet. That's gonna be sweet. Oh. So now that puts us up to 7 places to win on the 25,000 subscriber mark giveaway. Now that Jacob has brought that up again, the only way to get into the subscriber giveaway, guys, is obviously you got to be a subscriber to our channel. And then 2, you got to be sharing the link for Jacked Up Leatherworks and for my YouTube channel to all social medias. And then you got to screenshot it and submit it to our email, teamhardlife with the number 1 at gmail.com. And we're starting to get videos in from our subscribers. We're getting pictures in from our subscribers, questions and stuff like that. And that's what I designed that email for, strictly for y'all to share your fishing adventures, your stories, or ask your questions and stuff like that. I'm making it a lot easier to get in contact with us, because before, with all the different social medias and then all the questions that would come through, it would just get bogged down, and I couldn't really find the meat and potatoes, which were y'all comments and questions and stuff like that. So this is giving us an avenue to get y'all there and stuff. Which is a better campground for fishing, goose or Mustang? Well, those are two different kind of areas to fish. Mustang is beach fishing, and goose is bay fishing. So if you're like looking for pompano, red, drum, shark, sheephead, the possibilities are endless in saltwater fishing in the Gulf. There you can catch craziness. You know, in the bays, it's a lot more limited on what you're going to catch there, especially depending on season, what type of bait you're using, and stuff like that. So, yes, you can still catch sharks at Goose Island. It's been done. But if you want to catch 20 of them in a day, you don't go to Goose Island. You go to the beach. If you're
Goose Island is for like one or two, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That is a real. Like I said, I've only seen like one or two, maybe three sharks that they had pictures showing that they caught them there and stuff like that.
My bowl was Goose Island.
Mm-hmm. You know, that
of course, he was a little
guard there too.
Yeah.
Now for camping and stuff like that, Goose Island is safer because you don't have to worry about the tides coming in. And you can fish literally right there. You don't have to worry about. I mean, it's a lot easier to get in and out of Goose than it is on Mustang. You don't have to worry about the tides. You don't have to worry about all the sand. I mean, it's a lot nicer to fish out of Goose than it is. The what?
The kids partying.
Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, I just finished editing that video. It should be available here in a while. I don't know exactly where it's at on its process. So,
Here in about 15 minutes, Albert, I'll probably have to jump off and go meet up with this guy. So just so you know.
That's fine because that's around the time that I was going to be ending the video, right around 6. Because like I said, I want to go meet up with Beach Bomber to go out there and go fishing with him and stuff like that. Because this is something that me and him, and we talked about. It's been over a year in the works to try to make a fishing trip like this happen. And, you know, I'm definitely interested in checking it out. You know what I mean? So he's in. So we're going to go see where he's at and go from there. I'm looking forward to it, and we'll see how it goes.
Hey, Henry.
What's up, Henry? How y'all doing, guys? Now, again, guys, tonight is the lotto. I have not checked the Cash App. Give me a second. I'm trying to finish all these wires real quick, so that way that's one step down, and the next step is just doing what the final step of getting them. Basically, what I'm doing is just bending them in half so that way they're equal on both sides. And I've done, it's about 15 pounds is what it probably equates to in the wires. They had 20 pounds, so the math works out in there, something like that.
Oh, put me and Terry down for one.
Okay. One each, right?
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm kind of excited too, you know, because one of the things that I have seen, you know, is he can get out there and cast. So I want to see this. Like I like to see guys put bait deep. You know what I mean? So it'll be pretty cool to get out there and do that. And then I've also got the underwater cameras. And if I doubt it's going to be like that, maybe the water's clear where we're at, I can throw the underwater camera so we can get some underwater footage. The other underwater footage is lost, guys. I had it in that little device. I put it in my pocket. I don't know where it's at. I'll have to look around, but give me a second. Let me get up with these real quick. Oh, so it's, and 11 camera.
If you got Overland's address for their office there, text it to me later on.
Well, actually, we can put it right up here. There he goes. Hey, Overland, can you put your address and the phone number so that way people, like I said, people can save it on there? So that way when they're ready to rent vehicles or the trailers or, gear that they may need to go fishing, that'd be the other thing too, guys. Like they've got coolers, they got, they're setting up to have fishing gear and stuff like that. So that way you can rent it and not have to go out and buy it and then tote it back and stuff like that, which a lot of people end up doing is throwing it away and leaving it on the beach. And that's why we're having to do a beach cleanup. They got chairs and trust me, get with them if you're trying to organize a trip to go down beach and ensure that you have a vehicle that is made to get you back safely and stuff. So that is pretty nice. Yeah, and we're definitely going to have to get him on a shark. It was a pretty good fight with that stingray. Yep, well, I spilled the beans. He caught a stingray. But hey, man, it had that 52 boat over. It had it over, so.
I love stingray, especially when you cook them up like chicken fajitas.
I was telling them to cook them up like scallops. Pretty good like that, too.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So, I'm almost, come on. See if I can beat the clock. I'm trying to finish before 6 o'clock on bending all these wires. Y'all can kind of see what the picture looked like in the thumbnail of what I started with and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Nice.
No, we didn't keep the stingray. I said I didn't even think to ask him if he wanted to eat, and it wasn't until minutes later he's like, "Hey, could we have eaten that?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like, damn. I was like, well, we tried it out. But yeah, we had it. It was a pretty interesting fishing trip, needless to say. Also too, with Overland America, what he's doing is he's going to be interviewing different businesses and fishermen, taking them down beach and rides in his vehicle, and just so he can kind of do like a sightseeing, but have an interview at the same time, which will be freaking good way to get to know a lot of the people that you are buying your tackle from and or fishing with and stuff like that. So it's just something to look at. Go ahead and start close. Or have y'all moved the lead already?
Yeah,
Okay.
That's what I'm about to do right now.
Okay. Yeah, we've got in about a 4,000 pound block of lead. He said it was 4,200 pounds, so we're yeah. Each a big old chunk. But it's the start of our season, guys. I can't wait till we get the rest of the lead that we were supposed to be getting in here. We're supposed to be looking at about 50,000 pounds of lead to be bringing into the shop. So I am excited. We've been waiting for this day for a while now, so we're finally going to cross that bridge to where we can actually have that much lead in stock instead of having to wait from one order to the next kind of deal,
Just the race car?
Yeah, I'm actually going to try to see if I can't get Chris in Overland America to come on my channel and do an interview.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he'd be down for that. Yeah. Let's see.
What do you say, Zach?
Yep. Let's see. I'm Jeff is helping that customer checking about drag on the Avets and stuff like that, and seeing what we have in stock. We are waiting. We're waiting. So we got some balls moving, so we should be receiving a shipment of Avets here pretty soon. So, but I do have to tell you, man. We did go on the beach. That was my first trip on the beach, walking on the sand and stuff like that. So I do have to admit, today I felt a little sore, from walking on the sand and stuff like that and trudging back and forth and stuff. Because also too, while he was setting up to do his toes and stuff like that, I was giving him a helping hand, because I was there, you know. Definitely work. It makes it a lot easier to work in a pair instead of, just sitting there watching him do everything, So, but yeah, he busted out. They have some tools in their arsenal to make pulling people out of their vehicle, out of being stuck a lot easier, guys. So it's pretty smart. Pretty smart. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't done one this year, man. We are really, really behind on that on unboxing videos of Avets. So I think I'm gonna make it.
John, the part that you eat are the wings. Stingray. What the hell'd you do?
It slipped out of my hand and slapped me in the chest. Okay, we're not completely out of Avets. We're just low on them. And the ones we do have, those are the colors that people aren't really wanting right now. So, yeah, it's been a long time since we've been low out of Avets. But we are getting back on track with all of that, and then we'll soon be stocking up that shelf with a bunch of Avets and getting our customers that have been waiting for theirs in-house as well. A lot of them too. I've been extending the discount of our gear to them, so when they do come in, they can buy their tackle at a discount for sticking with us. You know what I mean? It's a form of appreciation, because I've seen where people have done that. They are ordering from another company and it's taking too long. So what they do is they refund their money back, and then they come to us or whatever when we had them available. So I really appreciate guys that have stuck by us through that and let us complete the work, or even with the fishing rods too. That's been another one. We buy all this tackle to stock it, so that way when we are up and running and stuff like that, it's ready to go for them. But it's something that we gotta face. Some people aren't willing to wait, and can't really do much about that. So.
John, you could cook those things any way you want to. Almost, you could cook them like steaks. You could fry them, beer batter fry them. I mean, fillet them. It's kind of like, to me, I look at it as like the chicken of the damn sea, because that thing is so versatile. You could cook it just about any way you want to.
Yeah. I tell you what, though, on some of the bigger ones that I have kept, the fingerlings or whatever of the wings, I like to cut those up and fry them up, and they're like fries. Oh, they're so good. Those are so good like that.
I always called them steak fingers.
What was that?
I call them steak fingers.
Yeah. I can do that.
We did some. We used them fingers one time, and I used put them on a stick, and I used a corn dog dip and deep fried them. Woo, son! Let me tell you.
That made me real hungry right there. That made me real hungry.
In fact, I've got a buddy of mine down there in Florida. He's actually shipping me up some stingray, and I'm going to introduce these people up here to stingray.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that'll be sweet. I need to get on some fishing. Like I said, it was a good first trip to get on the beach. Didn't really go heavy suited, for being out there. We did put out 5 or 6 rods, using the double drop drum leaders and stuff like that. And, it was a good fishing trip. You know what I mean? Nice. Just testing my hip. You know what I mean? How stable I am on that. And I did some casting on there too. I even took the big HDX rod and did some casting with that, with the MXL, and yeah, got it. How you doing, boss? Yeah, we got it right in our freezer right there, boss. Sorry about the stuff on there. So.
It's frozen.
Yeah, this guy that I'm waiting for, Albert.
Yeah.
He was actually one of Terry's nurses that helped her after the surgery.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's pretty
So,
cool.
Yep. Yeah, he actually ordered this wallet for his boy, another wallet for his other kid, and a guitar strap for a good buddy of his.
Oh, that's sweet. So you definitely got the expansion of the different types of leather works that you're actually doing. It ain't just wallets and welding hood covers and.
And that's how I started too. That's how I started. How I made my mark, because I was doing wallets and welding hoods. So, it's one thing I like about it is I can keep growing, just like with you and your fishing gear. You're always finding new ways to do stuff, and in the last 5 years, I've learned so much from even learning from some of the new guys that are out there. They were doing stuff that I was like, well, damn, okay, well, I just made my job a whole lot easier. So, I'm so used to doing it the old school way that
There you go. That'd be pretty sweet. Yeah, no, and that's kind of the thing with us with fishing. Originally, the only leaders that I was really making, or leaders that I was making, were the cast out shark rigs, and they range from 6 foot to 12 foot. And then we got into the bull red leaders, and then we got into the kingfish leaders. And then after that, it started really evolving, because then, I couldn't always go beach fishing because of the weather and stuff like that. So that's when I came out with the double drops, and then the single 3-ways, and then really putting together a whole different inventory of tackle for all the different styles of fishing that are available or out there. You know what I mean? So, but am I going to make it? Trying to finish this right by 6 o'clock or before 6 o'clock.
Well, you got about 30 seconds.
So, got them down. Well, got them down.
Yeah. All right, so I got to get out of here. I got to get up there and meet that guy. Oh, you're done?
I'm done.
Oh, you're lucky bastard.
Look.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's a lot of wires. That's 800 wires right there. Yeah. So, all right, Jacob. Hey, thanks for chiming in with us, boss. Like I said, I was really calling you to check on you, make sure you're all good to go and stuff like that. Because that was cold. Woo. So, and congratulations to everybody that did that jump too, man. Y'all raised 130,000, 135, 131?
131,700, something like that.
Rocket. Awesome, boss. All right, guys. So Jacob's out. Remember, check out Jacked Up Leather Works. Go to his channel, subscribe to that. Go to Overland America. Throw him a subscription. Start watching his videos. He's working on them diligently to start putting out a lot more videos and stuff like that. And like I said, we got a lot more videos coming. I was able to record some of the action from last night because he was too busy working, doing his thing. But hey, I was a camera guy. I'm good with that. You know what I mean? So definitely stay tuned for that. So yeah. All right. So you have a good one, Jacob. I'm gonna go ahead and start checking the cash apps.
All right, man. Hey, just because the video ended doesn't mean that you got until what, 8 o'clock or so, 7:30 in that area.
7:30,
on
guys.
The lottery.
7:30. Yes. That gives me enough time to, get them before a lot of people start rushing in right before the cutoff time and stuff like that. So, and especially if I'm trying to go fishing tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, and Zach, I'll get a hold of you sometime this week, and we'll get something set up.
All right.
All right, I gotta get out of here, Hoss. You have a good one, and tight lines, everybody.
All right, Jacob, you have a good one, boss. I'm gonna stay on because I still got I've got to update everybody's name
All right,
for
man.
the lotto.
All right, Hoss. I'll catch you later.
Later, bro. You have a good one, man. All right, we're up to 15 and still counting, guys. Everybody, obviously, once I acknowledge that your name is on the paperwork, then I give you a thumbs up. That's the confirmation that you are on there. And let's see. All right, guys. So right now we are. Oh, hold on. We're up to 20 people in tonight's lotto, guys. There's 20 of us right there, and again, too, we already have $70 worth of ticket on top. So, if you want to, oh, Roger Felicia, let's make sure. No, I don't have that one in there. Roger, did you pay for yourself too, or are you just paying for your daughter? Make sure I didn't miss it. There's Cameron, I got that. Craig and Carol, got that. Oscar, him and his wife. Okay. All right. No worries, Toby. Totally understand that. So right now, we're up to 21 right there. So, yeah. Now I got to start getting ready to.
Oh, okay. You did.
What's that?
Because I was going to see if I just use a few of these right here to do the finish off the lemon drops, but I think you got things ready. Because we had a bag back there
Oh, yeah.
and they're gone. So I guess you use them.
Yeah. No. Well, yeah. For that, I did.
Yeah, I just thought about that and I thought, and then I see it, I thought, hell, she used them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're putting together a lot of tackle, guys. We got an order going out for Tackle Town. One of our distributors is also coming in with that too. So, yep, got you, Edgar. Let's see, and we got count those stingrays here at the shop, guys. We got probably 40 or 50 of them in the freezer. Yeah, we got some here. So. The crane technique. Oh man, if that would have worked out, it would have been like epic. That would have been like the new. It would have been the new. Yeah. So. Mm, mm, mm. Guys. Oh man. Um, catfish for shark bait. Yes, I have used catfish. I've used gaff top. I've used, yeah. When there's times when that's all that's hitting, I'll turn around and I'll use catfish or gaff top for bait. I prefer gaff top over catfish. Catfish, though, if I catch the smaller ones, I like to use those whole. I'll just trim off the spines and throw them out there alive and stuff like that. So, yeah, no, definitely. We've caught cobia, we've caught sharks, jacks, bull reds with catfish for bait. So I was mainly going for shark. I was trying to put a bait out there so I didn't have to keep catching catfish or gaff top, and we end up catching those type of fish and stuff like that. So yeah. All right, Roger, we got you, and we got your daughter in there and stuff. Mm-hmm. We got a pretty big block of lead in finally. Oh man, I bet you that was. Yeah, no, the family is actually out at our sister-in-law's house. They are barbecuing today, so I'm gonna give it a little while longer. Then I'm gonna go ahead and cut out of here because I want to go ahead and get to the store and then also see if I'm gonna be able to break away tonight to go do some fishing because I definitely want to get in on some of that action, some big drum, and maybe get lucky and the water be clear, but I don't know. So yeah, nope. I have used big sail catfish for the gaff tops for that. And I've caught black tips and bulls off of them, hammers as well. So, oh yeah. Yeah, very, very good chunk of meat. That and they don't fall apart real easy. Their skin keeps them real intact really, really well. So, yeah. Let's see. But I'm thinking I need to start making this move so that way I can do. Let's see, we have anyone free March 3rd to the 5th. I don't know what my schedule is. I haven't even looked at it, but I am really looking at trying to make that casting competition in Houston. It's a 2-day event, so that's going to be something else. Like I want to definitely, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to be really prepped for it and stuff like that to see uh, if they're going to, because that's one of the things too. The long distance casting community is all about monofilament, not with braid. So I'm going to have to see how this is all going to work out and stuff like that. If they're going to allow me to keep casting with the braid. So if they do, then obviously I want to go out there because that's what I was doing. I was also kind of practicing that cast with bait, so that way it's a real fishing scenario setup, and we'll see what's up. But yeah, February 25th is coming up pretty quick, guys. We got 19 days. We're at $265 that we have raised. Our goal is $500 to hit that, so that way we can ensure that we can fill the vehicles back up with gas and stuff like that. Since he is donating them, we're trying to meet him with helping out with the sponsorship and stuff like that too. So, but this is also going to give everybody that rides with us a great first-hand view of what these vehicles can do and stuff like that. And if we need to have a trailer or a camper or something like that, or move something, they have the capability of really doing it and stuff like that. So, let's see. I don't. Sorry, guys. I've had a long night, long day, but I'm glad that we're finally, getting these bigger orders that we've been waiting on to come in and stuff like that. Um, like I said, it's freaking. Uh, 9? Yeah. That's our order right there, guys. That's just one of them. That's not including the other one that has whole bunch of leaders and stuff like that. So we're still working on down, but we'll see what's up. But I'm gonna go ahead and head out, guys. I've got a lot of things I got to get starting in motion to see if this is gonna work out for me tonight. If not, then I don't know. We'll see what's up. But I will be doing what I normally do with the tickets and stuff like that. So rock and roll it. Like I said, now you can send it through the Cash App and include your name. But we're up to 22 people on it. So good luck, guys. Let's rock and roll it, and stay tuned because we got a collaboration with Overland America. Fishing videos, and also him doing his thing on the beach and helping guys get out of the beach without costing them an arm and a leg. So yeah, crazy. So all right, guys, y'all have a good one, and we'll check y'all tomorrow. Later, boss.
Do we know what this is? Yeah.